Mazuma TV back in the building, man. What's going on, y'all? Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Shout out to the Mazuma Mob. We in the building as always. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive day. On my way to go get it as always. I hope y'all doing the same, man. On the road to 2K. I believe we only like 10 to 15 short from 1,100, so we definitely on our way. Shout out to the nation. Shout out to the mob for making this possible. Now, what I want to talk about today isn't really an extension of Francis Ngannou and Tyson Fury. I'm pretty much done with that talk. We already know what's next for Tyson Fury. You already know that he's going for undisputed. His next fight against Alexander Usyk, that's signed, sealed, ready to go. I think it's just a matter of where I think they're fighting in Saudi Arabia again, but it's all about the date that ultimately needs to be figured out. But I want to speak more on Francis Ngannou and what's next for him, because according to these reports that I've been seeing consistently throughout my timeline, according to Blue Blood, I'm seeing multiple tweets on Twitter from reliable sources, along with Malik Scott, who is Deontay Wilder's head trainer right now. Apparently, they've been communicating. Deontay Wilder and Francis Ngannou have been communicating to possibly make a fight happen. So this might potentially be next for Francis Ngannou. You know what I mean? Coming off of that great performance against Tyson Fury, his stock is at an all-time high. He might have lost the fight technically, but he won the war at the end of the day, because he's about to run into another huge fight in a boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? In a boxing setting. So this is a fight that I believe is super lit. You know what I mean? I think this fight is A1. It's about as marketable as can be. This is a fight that I wanted initially before Fury snatched up the Ngannou fight, before they even made this official. And I seen that Ngannou left the UFC. I automatically knew that he was going to jump into a boxing ring. I already knew that, because that's what these MMA fighters are doing nowadays to really get paid what they feel they're worth. So with that being said, I knew that it was going to be in boxing, and the first fight that I wanted him to take was to be against Deontay Wilder. Why? Because they're both the hardest punchers in combat sports in their field. You know what I mean? Deontay Wilder, clearly the hardest puncher in boxing. Anybody who says otherwise is hating, essentially. You know what I mean? Francis Ngannou, the hardest hitting MMA fighter on the scene right now. If you say otherwise, you hating. You know what I mean? So they could have definitely marketed that. Deontay Wilder has said in the past that he'll fight him in a boxing ring and then go over to his side in the MMA spectrum. You know what I mean? So they have been speaking about this for a good while. Unfortunately, Tyson Fury snatched that up, and it wasn't the best fight. You know what I mean? What made it stand out more than anything was how Francis Ngannou performed. But besides that, that was a regular fight in terms of like action and what was actually going on in the fight. I think people were more caught up in what Ngannou was doing than the actual fight in itself. You know what I mean? But it's a great fight. I like it. Francis Ngannou, a lot of people say he's a top 10 heavyweight right now. The WBC said they're gonna rank him and their sanctioning body. You know what I mean? They're gonna put him in the WBC rankings. So everything is on the up and up for Francis Ngannou right now. There's a lot of money, I bet, that's being thrown his way after this performance. So why not go up against the other hardest puncher in combat sports? Deontay Wilder versus Francis Ngannou. This is marketable, man. This fight could generate a lot of pay-per-views, because a lot of people understand the threat that Deontay Wilder is. Everybody understands that Francis Ngannou, the threat that he is as well, being the hard puncher that he is. They both went up against Tyson Fury. And a lot of people I've seen detractors and naysayers in the comments saying, well, Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder, so this is really a step down for Francis Ngannou. Actually, it isn't. You know what I mean? There's a lot of casual fans that come up on these boxing articles and videos and websites, and they say things like, well, Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder, and we believe Ngannou beat Tyson Fury, so maybe so I'm sure that Francis Ngannou will beat Wilder, which I don't understand is, and this has been said multiple times to the point where it's kind of cliche, triangle theories do not work in boxing. I can name several examples of why that doesn't work, because fighter A could beat fighter B. You know what I mean? But fighter B beat fighter C. But fighter A didn't beat fighter C. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you some examples, man. Nah, I ain't even gonna get into the examples, but what I'm trying to say is triangle theories don't work in boxing. Simple and plain. Stylistically, Deontay Wilder is a much dangerous fight than Tyson Fury, because there's a likelihood that Tyson Fury is more skilled than Wilder. Okay, he got Wilder's number. Okay, we know that, right? They fought 3 times. We know that already. However, Wilder is capable of ending the fight in one punch. We seen Tyson Fury do it too, but not at the level of a Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder has several first-round knockouts, and he's shown that he comes out scorching. He comes out hot off the rip. That right hand is locked and loaded, and wherever it hits you, it could decapitate you. You know what I'm saying? It could definitely disable you, put you to sleep, and you gonna have trouble waking up. That's the type of power that Deontay Wilder has. Francis Ngannou has that as well. You know what I mean? Francis Ngannou has that as well. But this is a real threat for both of these guys. This fight is a threat for both of these guys. But I honestly think that Deontay Wilder will have his number going into this fight. I think that Deontay Wilder knocks out Francis Ngannou in a boxing setting. That's what I honestly believe. You know what I mean? But it's a great fight nonetheless, man. This is the fight that should have happened initially. I think this fight will be extremely marketable. MMA fans are definitely they confident off of Francis Ngannou's last performance, so you know they gonna be in the building. Boxing fans, they gonna see that Wilder has potential of really getting Francis Ngannou up out of here, and they want some get back from that last fight, so you already know they gonna be there. The casual fans will be there as well. You know what I mean? Based off of them knowing that it's 2 of the hardest punchers in combat sports, and that shit is gonna sell, man. So Mazuma TV, I'm definitely supporting this fight for Deontay Wilder. Y'all gave Tyson Fury the opportunity, so why not Deontay Wilder, man? Let's just see it. It's exciting to really talk about. Hopefully, after communicating, they can actually come up with something. I'm sure Francis Ngannou will take it, being as confident as he is right now. And Deontay Wilder don't really duck any smoke, so I can see him taking it as well. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Apparently, Deontay Wilder and Francis Ngannou's team are already communicating. They're trying to make something happen. What do you think about the fight overall? Does Deontay Wilder deserve it? Does Francis Ngannou deserve it? What's your overall prediction on the fight? Let me know in the comments below. This is Mazuma TV. Shout out to the nation. Shout out to the mob for checking in. I'm out of here, man. Peace.